So, what's up, everyone? It's 2020. This is New Year's Day, and it's almost 5 degrees. I can't argue with that. Gotta take the bike out. I watched a video this morning of this astronaut. I think it's a Canadian astronaut, but you know what? I can't remember his name. I'm terrible on names. Anyway, he gave this TED Talk, and it was about optimism. Actually, it was about fear. The killer of optimism. And as an astronaut, I guess he's qualified to speak on the subject. I mean, I'd say that those guys have to overcome a lot of fear to do what they do. To be shot into space in a machine and then fire through the atmosphere on return like a meteorite without getting burned up. I'd say that that requires some courage. He started the talk by asking the audience, what was the most scary thing you've ever done? And I thought to myself, well, what's the most scary thing I've ever done? I don't know. You know what? I can't think of it. I just can't think of it. I've done a lot of scary things. Some scary things were only scary after the fact when I realized how stupid I was. But I can't really put my finger on one thing that before I did it, I had to overcome a whole whack of fear. Like I say, there was lots of things. Maybe I'm just blocking it out, eh? No, I don't think so. I probably just have a bad memory. When I was in the 60s, there was lots of things that, looking back on, I thought, wow, you know, you were either gutsy or pretty stupid. And I think the answer lies in pretty stupid. Almost died a few times, making bad choices. And isn't that what life is? Choice. Good, bad, or otherwise. Today at 2 o'clock, I guess in about an hour, they're going to have a polar bear dip in this lake, not in this part of this lake, just down the way a bit, about maybe half a mile from here. But I suspect that water is going to be frigid. Well, I guess that's the idea, right? Polar bear dip. I thought of doing it, but then I thought of not doing it, and I chose not to do it. Well, it's not that I haven't done anything like that before, but just not as an organized thing, you know what I'm saying? I have definitely dove into glacial lakes when the temperature was in the water anyway, near freezing. And while that might sound rather masochistic, it was actually brilliant because it usually occurred after a long, hard hike in the wilderness, up some mountain or that sort of thing, being bitten by bugs and what have you. And jumping in a ice cold lake after that is completely refreshing. Does that take courage? I guess. All the little courageous things we do in life. And it's certainly rewarding, and I guess that was the thrust of his talk, you know, that when you do courageous things, when you overcome your fear, in other words, you're rewarded. you get to live more fully. You get to experience things that you otherwise wouldn't. There's the mill that's shut down now. Permanent, I guess. Anyway, fear. Yeah, living your moments. That's all we have, isn't it? Moments. Each moment. And they never end, do they? It's all that exists is this moment. This eternal moment. It's the way I see it anyway. Past, present, future, it's all now. It's all happening. Never ends. What you want to do, I guess, what I want to do is experience my moments, live them. I don't want to hide from them through fear, especially fear that's irrational. And I'd say most fear is irrational. He was talking about what are some common fears, and one of them was the fear of spiders. I mean, that's a big one, you know. A lot of people are afraid of spiders. And he was pointing out that in Canada, for instance, we have 720 species of spiders, and only one that you could consider venomous in the sense that, watch out for that one. And of course, it's the black widow. But as he says, it's kind of advertising itself as such. It's got this radioactive symbol on its back, you know, this red hourglass. It's like, watch out for me, I'm dangerous. And all the other spiders, he says, you know, they're no big deal. So we recommended, if you're afraid of spiders, go walk into a few spider webs. Just walk right into them, and then walk into another one and another one. And I guess that's a good analogy for overcoming fear. You know, just expose yourself to the stuff that you're afraid of a little at a time. So the polar bear dip, it's down that way. I guess that's where all the people are going. I would stop and film it, but it's not taking place for another hour. And I would say that those people jumping into the lake, they got to overcome some fear, that's for sure. But they're going to get a reward for it, right? And it ain't hypothermia. They're going to feel pretty good after. So yeah, fear. That's a big one, isn't it? And the absence of fear is very motivating. You can actually enjoy your life then. Well, I'd say I've yammered on enough for today, so I'm going to let you go. Have a great new year, ride safe, have fun, and I'll catch you on the next one.